This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, attended the first day of the Dubai International Kite Festival over the weekend. The ruler of Dubai was accompanied by His Highness Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Deputy Ruler of Dubai, as well as a number of other sheikhs and officials. The 3-day Dubai International Kite Festival started on Thursday in spectacular fashion, as beautiful colours, shapes and creatures dominated the beach at Jumeirah 3 behind Sunset Mall, which also is a main attraction of the 20th edition of the Dubai Shopping Festival. From stingrays and crocodiles to tigers and squid, the sky above the Jumeirah beach was full of delightful characters this weekend, as a huge crowd of kite flyers gathered to celebrate and join in the 2015 Kite Festival. Solomon Chris, one of the organisers of the festival, said that he was delighted at the turnout from the public, with an additional 81 participants from 25 countries taking part. Among the highlights was a 150 kg kite in the shape of the UAE flag, made by a team from Kuwait.
We wanted to bring in, the champions across the world, around 25 to 26 countries, participants of 80 participants across the whole world. It's like a community. We would like to make it a big event. We had a smaller event back in 8 years back in Al Beach, but we wanted to make it a big performance this year, bringing in all the people from all over the world. So wherein this includes not just kite flying, there'll be a kite surfing, kite bugging, and then a lot of laser shows and the kids play area. There'll be Chuck E. Cheese performing all over the ground. So we wanted to make it as the kind of one of a first of a kind of an event which has been done in Dubai.
We have been flying kites since 1998. Our kites are basically on the mythological figures of India, like the Kathakali, the Bharatanatyam, Yakshagana. These are all dance forms. Our kites are based on those themes. We have traveled all over the world for kite festivals, ranging from Canada, France, up to South Korea in the east. We have been to Dubai. This is the 4th visit for kite festivals, and we find this is great, good arrangements.
I've been flying kites probably ever since I could walk. I've been really passionate about my kites for probably the last 30 years. I've been making my own kites for about 20 years. The event itself here, you have some of the best flyers in the world, some of the best kites in the world. The beach is magnificent. The people have been really friendly. It's an absolutely magnificent event.
His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Presidential Affairs and Chairman of the Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan Foundation, has underscored the importance of combining the efforts of humanitarian agencies, both in the UAE and overseas. This includes humanitarian and relief operations and development aid, and focusing these efforts on fulfilling the needs of poor countries, as well as the UAE's aspirations for better humanitarian work and international efforts. To respond as well to humanitarian appeals and to reduce humanitarian suffering. This comes on the occasion of the release of the 2014 annual report of the Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan Foundation, which focuses its local efforts on helping Emirati families and engaging them in humanitarian action, sponsoring students and providing them with healthy meals, while its overseas projects were mainly aimed at helping in the development of underprivileged communities through basic healthcare services and education. Her Royal Highness Princess Haya bint Al Hussein, the wife of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, has called for more sustainable healthcare systems to help the elderly. Princess Haya's comments came as she opened the Leaders in Healthcare conference at the Dubai International Convention and Exhibition Centre, which gathers prominent industry leaders to discuss strategies to advance geriatric care in the Middle East. In her keynote speech, Her Royal Highness highlighted the importance of having a good strategy with clear objectives and stated that in order to make our healthcare systems sustainable and future-proof, we must understand the challenge an ageing population presents to our healthcare and welfare. We must have a clear vision of what these systems would look like, not only in the immediate future, but also in the next 3 to 4 decades. We must take a holistic view of the needs of older people by seeing the world through the patient's eye. The Khalifa bin Zayed AlNahyan Foundation has started the distribution of a new batch of relief materials to families in 12 Tunisian provinces following a wave of extremely cold weather which hit the country recently. A source at the foundation said that the aid programme, organised under the directives of the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed AlNahyan, and His Highness General Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed AlNahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, started yesterday with the distribution of winter relief materials, including food, winter clothes, blankets and heaters, to 4,500 families in 2 Tunisian provinces. The programme is being implemented in collaboration with the UAE Embassy in Tunisia. The Dubai municipality has given a 6-month deadline to outlets selling pork products, where each outlet must have separate cash counters for billing. That's according to a senior official. A senior at the Food Control Department was quoted in a local daily as saying that the municipality has sent out a circular to supermarkets and hypermarkets to have dedicated counters for billing halal and non-halal products. He added that it's been a requirement for a long time now, and we are implementing it as per our new inspection policy, and that many shops already have separate cash counters at the designated sections for non-halal food. Those who do not have this facility are now being asked to strictly follow the specifications set for the non-halal items, which also includes proper wrapping and labelling. Fines ranging from 5,000 to 20,000 dirhams will be imposed on shops which do not comply with the rule. The Ministry of Social Affairs cancelled 49 kindergarten licences last year and issued warnings to 199 for failing to abide by the rules. According to a senior official, some of the nurseries failed to renew their licences on time, while others were located in inappropriate or polluted areas and were already given warnings. Moza Salem Al-Shumi, the director of the Child Department, was quoted in a local daily as saying that the ministry is closely monitoring nursery schools on a regular basis to protect children from all risks and provide a proper and healthy educational environment. Many were issued warning letters for lacking beds, not classifying children according to their ages, recruiting male staff, having no medical records and not having enough toys. Al-Shumi warned that the ministry imposes penalties for a delay in renewing a nursery licence. A fine of 2,000 dirhams for the first time, 5,000 for repeating it, and then closure if it continues the violation again. And finally, looking to other news now, the organising committee of the UAE Drones for Good Award has announced that 39 contestants have qualified to the semi-final stage at the national, international and government competitions of the award, which is the biggest of its kind. Prize money worth 4.67 million dirhams will be awarded for the international competition and 1 million for the national, where 14 countries will compete. According to a statement, the UAE Drones for Good Award, launched by the UAE government during the second government summit last February, has attracted huge participation from all over the world, with creative ideas aimed at making optimal use of technology to serve humanity. These include solutions towards disaster relief, public health, safety, agriculture, environment, town planning and logistics. These successful entries to the semi-final stage have come from countries ranging from the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Kenya and Sudan to Australia, Germany, Canada, the USA and UK. The winners will be announced on February the 6th and 7th at a ceremony in Dubai Internet City, with live demonstrations in front of a panel of high-profile international judges.